Hi, my name's Craig Blundell and I'm here at Vega in Copenhagen. Today I'm on the Stephen Wilson tour. So when I sat down with Stephen to plan this tour, back end of the summer, we were looking at a lot of the sounds, and yes, I've got this amazing acoustic instrument behind me, which is fantastic, but you know, some of these sounds rely on more processed instruments, more kind of 808, 909 sounds, and I didn't want to put them on a backing track because that's quite lazy, and you know, it's easy just to press play and have everything and just sit back while that goes. I wanted to play it. So I thought this time I was going to trigger quite a lot of the kit and get some interesting stuff on the kit. So I bought the TD-50. Now, the reason I bought the TD-50 is because of this. Now, all Stephen's album sounds are on here, the kicks, the snares, the toms, some of the weird effects. I put this in and save the whole of the bank of sounds to the TD-50, and I've assigned them over the kit. So on the kit, I'm using 5 triggers. Both kicks are triggered. So a mixture of 808 sounds and 909 and some processed kicks with the acoustic drum. So I get the raw attack of the acoustic instrument plus the album sound. So the audience are getting that authenticity, but with a bit more attack under it. I'm using 2 BT1s on this gig, mainly for percussion hits. And I've got my second, well, I'm using 3 snares in total, but I have this as the first snare for electronics. So this will play all the kind of hand claps and stuff, and it's right next to the hat, so it works really, really well. Exposed hand claps. If I want to layer something like a hand clap with a snare, I'm using an RT trigger. So I have the RT trigger here, and I have it on my first auxiliary snare. So that'll play the hand clap. This will play the hand clap with the triggered snare sound as well, and a detuned snare. Kicks are great because I've got a 16-inch 16 by 16 kick flown in the air, so the beta hits in the middle, and that's playing all the kind of drum and bass stuff. So I have it off to the right-hand side. So tracks like Vermilion Core, which is like heavy drum and bass, it has that real 909 kick in there, which works really, really well. I have the spd-sx to play more loopy bass stuff, so like conga samples, or it might be a specific vocal part, or something that's quite intricate that's not a one hit that can just last over a phrase. So I'm using the SPDS for that, and also onboard clicks as well, which is fantastic. So I think the first thing I should show you is the 16. So I have it on a double pedal, but I'm playing the left slave here. So this is it with everything off. And all we do is I press the FS5U, it goes to the first track, and it's layering the sample on top of the original acoustic drum. So if I'm using the BT1, and then using both BT1s, I have a mixture of this. So I have percussion, and once again, a different snare sound. This is the whole kit with pretty much everything off. And now the difference now, if I'm playing a kick drum layered underneath it, is staggering. So much more attack with the layered sample, which works really, really well. So that's it. That's an insight into my gear.